Northwestern rode a 54-point second half to a 9-point win over the Hoosiers Wednesday night thanks to 9 second-half three-pointers. That's as many threes as they had hit in any full game this year. Ty Berry, coming off the bench for the third straight game, hit 7 of those threes, a career high, as the Cats beat IU, as you heard, for the 5th straight time, their longest win streak in this series in 110 years. And Ty Berry joins us now for our big interview. Ty, describe the emotion of playing as well as you did in a game like that, where you guys were desperate for a win.
I mean, it was an awesome feeling. Just to see the ball go in for the first time in a while just felt great. And then the confidence from my teammates just telling me to keep shooting every shot, it was awesome.
You had started 73 straight games. This was the 3rd straight game now that you've been coming off the bench. You had a stretch of 3 games where you only scored 5 points. Coach Collins decided to make that move, and you have scored in double figures in all 3 of those games. Before we talk about why you're playing better coming off the bench, tell me about that conversation. What was it like when Coach Collins came to you and said, this is how I'm going to change it up?
Yeah, I mean, me and Coach Collins have a great relationship, and honestly, just to be able to do whatever he wants me to do and what's best for the team. And he thought that would, change things up and me to see the game in a different light. And I think that really helped me. And so, yeah, just doing whatever it takes to help the team, I'm going to do it.
Why has it worked? You talk about seeing the game in a different light. What do you mean by that?
Kind of being able to sit back and watch kind of the first 4 minutes of the game, get the flow of the game. Kind of see where things are open and how I can come in and make a early impact by bringing energy and helping the guys.
Interesting. You are coming back. People may not be aware of this, but a pretty serious knee injury. You were having a great year last year. You were hurt about 2/3 of the way through the season. You were off for the rest of the year and obviously through much of the summer rehabbing. And Coach Collins has talked a lot about the injury he had when he was a player in college, and how difficult it is psychologically to come back from that and kind of trusting your body again. How much of that did you feel in this period here where maybe you've been a little bit up and down to start the year?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that coming back was going to be hard just because you get a little rusty. You haven't played basketball in 9 months. So it's hard, but you got to work your way back into it. And kind of once you get the flow, once you get the confidence, then, everything just starts to feel normal again. But it did take a little while, but I feel like now I'm feeling better than ever.
A coach has talked a lot through the years, and he mentioned it the other night too in his post-game news conference, about you being one of his favorite players he's ever coached. And he talked about particularly when things are going right for you, the emotion that you bring to the game, the joy that you bring to the game. You've been through a lot of ups and downs through your career, the injury being one. I know you lost your dad quite suddenly your freshman year, and the coaching staff was able to help you through that. Tell me about that connection that you have with Coach Collins.
Like me and Coach's son are roommates. And so, just the relationship I have with the Collins family is one that, I couldn't find anywhere else or couldn't ask for a better one. I look at Coach Collins as like a father figure to me, just a great mentor and a great dude off the court to hang out with and be around. So I really look up to him and his leadership. And, I know he's always going to have my best interests at heart.
I have to ask you about Brooks. We showed the beginning of the dunk. We didn't show the aftermath of it there where he fell on his face. It's crazy to watch him play, Ty. I feel like he's a mixture of a basketball player where he fills every slot on the stat sheet. I mean, every category. He's amazing. He's one of the most complete players in the country. But he's got a little football player in him. He's got a little hockey player in him. Give us a sense of what it's like to go against someone who is that intense every day.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just to be with Brooks these last 4 years, he's the toughest kid that I've ever had on my team. And he just brings so much with his physicality, his strength, and his skill. He's very versatile and just his toughness. His toughness is something that we all rub off on. He can play through anything, and he will play through anything.
A lot of people wrote this team off heading into this year. You guys were picked 16th in the Big Ten. you have leaders like yourself and Brooks and Matt Nicholson coming back. Did you guys feed off of that prediction in any way?
Yeah, of course, of course. We just added that fuel to the fire, and we know that we're not ever gonna get picked high in any of the polls, but that's okay. That's part of our formula, and we just play with a chip on our shoulder every day, come to practice, and just push each other to reach our goals.
I do find it interesting that in this time of transfers all over the place in college sports, the core of this team came back. And we saw it last year with Boo deciding to come back and play another year. And obviously with you and Brooks and Matt, guys who would have opportunities to go kind of wherever you wanted to go. What is it about the culture? What's kept you at Northwestern when you've got your degree and you could go anywhere?
I would say just the family aspect of it all. I mean, us guys, we really treat each other like brothers. We all love each other. Just the camaraderie that our team has, we wouldn't be able to find that anywhere else. And just we want to make Northwestern known for winning, and we built that culture up, and it's only right for us to stay and keep building that culture.
Well, part of that winning was earlier this year against Illinois. You guys already knocked them off at Welsh Ryan. Northwestern has not beaten Illinois in Champaign in more than a decade. You get an opportunity on Sunday here on the Big Ten Network. Give me a sense of what it's going to take to win that one down at the State Farm Center.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take everybody. It's going to take all of us being locked in on the game plan and just coming out there and just playing as hard as we possibly can, and knowing that we are going to have each other's backs, and just staying connected through a whole 40 minutes.
I'm looking forward to it, Ty. I'm going to be on the call for that one, so we will see you down there on Sunday. Again, congratulations on a great performance against the Hoosiers, and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Dave.